One of the saddest realities, if not the saddest reality about our life as men is the day you stop providing, you'll be considered as useless and worthless. As men, we are judged, respected, and valued based on our ability to provide. The day you stop providing for that your girlfriend, for that your woman, for that your wife, most likely they'll start seeing you as useless. Most likely they'll lose the love they had for you. Because whether you like it or not, whether you accept these truths or not, the fact remains that as a man, the society, women see us as people who should provide. They see our usefulness in provision. If you cannot provide, if you cannot make your woman's life easy, most likely they will not respect you. Most likely they will not love you. This is why it's always sad to see men who were able to provide for their women, who were able to provide for their wives, who were able to cater for their families. Then all of a sudden, these men lost their means of provision. Probably they lost their jobs or they lost their businesses. And before you know it, their woman, who always confessed her undying love for him, began to disrespect him, began to insult him, began to push him around, began to see him as useless. See, every guy should have this at the back of his brain. If you want that your woman to keep being in love with you, if you want that your woman to keep respecting you, if you want that your woman to keep being attracted to you, you have to keep being a provider. Because this is what women see as our job. A man's job is to provide, protect. When you cannot do any of this, a woman will start seeing you as useless. So in all you do as a guy, never, or as a man rather, never lose your ability or your means of provision, because that is what makes you a man in the eyes of the society, not just women, in the eyes of the society. Because even outsiders, if they hear that this man cannot provide for his wife or this man cannot provide for his family, they'll start looking at you somehow, as if you don't really know how to live up to your expectations as a man, as if you're not even a man in the first place, because they consider it a 100% man's job, and that is to provide. Don't lose your ability to provide, because these women will not take it lightly on you. They will not take it lightly on you. If you check it out, every single woman that is in love with you, she's not in love with you because she really likes you that much. She's in love with you most likely because you have the means to provide and make her life easier. That's just the absolute truth. Most of the women that are with you because you can still provide. The day you can no longer provide, I assure you guys, over 90% of you will lose that your woman, because she's with you, because you are doing your job as a man, which is to provide. When you can no longer provide, she'll start seeing you as a fellow woman. She'll start seeing you as a weak person, as a weak man. Your mates are out there hustling, working to provide for their families, and you can no longer provide for me, you can no longer make my life easier, and you still have the temerity, the audacity to want to make me to submit to you, or to want to make me to, give you my body. This is why most of the times when a man can no longer give his woman money and provision and all those things, most likely the woman will start denying the husband or the boyfriend of her body. Because most women feel that for a man to be worthy of having access to their bodies, that man must be able to provide. This is when you hear cases of wives denying their husbands of their bodies, because the man is not bringing money for food. The man is not bringing money for anything in the house. So the woman will be like, why should I be giving this man my body when he can't live up to his expectations as a man, when he cannot carry out his duties as a man, when he cannot carry out his responsibilities as a man? And before you know it, the man becomes frustrated because his wife doesn't respect him. His wife doesn't also give him access to her body. So as a guy, just have it at the back of your mind that the world, women, and the society as a whole will always judge you, respect you, and value you based on your ability to provide. Once you can no longer do this, trust me, your woman will disrespect you. Your woman will start losing that level of attraction and value and importance she placed on you before. And once a woman starts losing all these things, before you know it, you'll find her in the arms of another man. So you guys out there, never lose your ability to provide. This is the most important thing that a woman will see in you and respect you and value you. If you cannot do this, no matter how good you are in bed, no matter how good you are in other areas of your life, that woman will never respect you. That's just the sad reality about our lives as men. And we cannot do anything about it except to keep providing, keep working hard, and keep making more money. Because whether you like it or not, we will always be judged by this.